Oh, I want to talk about a film today. That being from John Carpenter, They Live, starring one of my favourite wrestlers, may he rest in peace, that being Ronnie Piper. I thought these sunshades looked appropriate because it has something to do with sunshades. It's to do with people who are out of work and, apostrophe and all this in America, which is like believable, really. And you got Ronnie Piper. This is one of his early roles. I don't think he did a bad job considering he came from wrestling into the movie business. And you can definitely see it. You can definitely see it. What can I say? Tom Carpenter did a good moment there for Ronnie Piper. Lucky enough, he does get a job, and the job centre basically fobs him off. And long and behold, because he had a trade, he knows how to build, he had his building stuff, he gets a job in the building site. Still living like a homo, but there you go. And that's when you get a bit of a mystery about it. He finds people with these sort of sunglasses. And this is where it becomes sci-fi. It becomes sci-fi. Because all the way through the film, he's thinking things are weird are going on, people are moving about, and what the fuck's going on? So he goes in, gets one of these sunglasses, and that's when he sees that people are not all like us. That reminds me a bit of V, the fact that they come, they look like human. But in this, these sunglasses make you see what they see, and they actually look fucking horrible. These people look like humans, really look like skeletons, they look fucking ugly, weird looking skin. They just look horrible. They look fucking horrible. And he sees it in black and white. It's a brilliant film. It's a brilliantly shot film. I do admit I've got the Blu-ray version of They Live, starring Ronnie Piper. And there's a scene in it where he works with a guy, basically, who's in the building site, who obviously thinks that he killed people, because all the way through the film, right, he goes in a bank, because he knows what he sees now, and these people are taking over. And he shoots people. Obviously, he doesn't kill people, he kills the fucking aliens. He kills the aliens. And he just stuffs it, and think about this, seen this guy before. This guy with a bald head. We ever seen him? Think of The Thing. He was in The Thing, who starred with Kurt Russell. And there's a fight scene in this, and I do remember seeing a making back in the day when this film come out, and they actually auditioned the fight scene. This is where you could say Ronnie Piper's wrestling skills definitely worked. There's a lot of good fighting scene in it, very good off-a-damn fighting scene. They must have auditioned this fighting scene that much that even the actor who starred with Ronnie Piper even said that at the end of the day, it felt like he really was fighting with him. And then they've got this one woman in it. You've seen in a lot of films, and she helps him out. Though at first she thinks he's fucking too Larry, and she smashes a buckle on his head, and she basically tells him to fuck off, which is understandable. Someone said there's aliens taking over the world, look like us, but if you wear these, you might gonna fucking think that the person's Doolally. He does fight again, like I say, with that guy. Remember the bit when I said about the making and how they auditioned it? And he manages to get some of these on him, because like these work, they make you see what the aliens see. And that's when you find out more about this film. It's not just your typical space sci-fi action film. It's more to it in depth. Because these alien fuckers want to take over the world. And some of them are like, one funny thing is, this is when President Reagan was alive, when he was still winning the Trumps there. Don't forget, this film was a late 80s film. And it's funny because they portray, I got to laugh, it is funny for its time. They portray Ronald Reagan, the President Reagan, as being a fucking alien. Maybe our government are fucking aliens. They're always fucking up, aren't they? Maybe that's their aim, is to take over our planet. But yeah, that's what they're planning on doing. They're trying to get the rich to be richer and the poor to be poorer, to pronounce the word. They're the rich to get rich and the poor to get poorer, as it says in that famous song. But Ronnie Piper doesn't want that to happen. The woman comes in it later on, they get an army of people, and it's epic. It's fucking epic. Because they've got a satellite disc, right? And they know if they can blow this fucker up, it can show them as what they really look like. So he does, he shoots it, but he gets killed. That's the only bit that pisses me off about this film. The guy from The Thing gets shot by that woman. She aims to shoot him, he gets the better and shoots her. There's an air tractor and it shoots Ronnie Piper. But even though he dies, I say he died a hero because he shoots the satellite disc and he does it. Even though he dies, he does it. That's why he sticks the middle finger up. I love it. Because at the end, you've got one woman, bare tits, and she's shagging this guy. He says, "Hey, babes, what are you looking at?" She's only shagging a fucking alien. And there's a funny bit in it where this guy's insulting Valiant movies. And there's a bit of a love letter here to John Carpenter. Because one guy is like a movie ticket. He's only fucking insulting the man himself. That being John Carpenter. He's insulting fucking John Carpenter, saying, yeah, John Carpenter, he makes all these Valiant movies, and, you know, he's insulting all these people. And it's sort of a love letter on the shit what he got when E.T. got made, when someone said that he's just an act of violence, you know, when he did The Thing. So I thought that was kind of a funny touch what John Carpenter did. It was a funny touch, and I dilute it. So again, that was They Live from 1988. What can I say? It's a dudden. It's a dudden. It just pisses me off that they killed Ronnie Piper off. I felt it's but granted, he did Went with Drury. He went with Drury because he stuck the middle finger up like that. And I love it. I love it. I dilute They Live. I've got to say, I've got it on Blu-ray. And I do admit it's got a few good special features on it. You know, it's got a few special features. It's got a making back in the day. It's got TV spots. It's got trailers, what was shown on the video when it was originally come out on video. It's got outtakes. It's got interviews. It's got other trailers from the film itself. It's got it all. And the picture quality, I've got to admit, the fucking picture quality is brilliant. I've got no faults with the picture quality. I think the picture quality in this is top notch. I love it. I love it. I love They Live that much. I think it's a good one. It's just kind of the same here that Ronnie Piper never got roles like this again. As you know, he's no longer with us. May he rest in peace. Because for a wrestler, you know what I mean? I've seen wrestlers before. Let's look at Hulk Hogan. I like Hulk Hogan, but let's be honest, even Hulk Hogan admits that his films fucking suck. But for his first acting role, I've got to fucking admit that basically, Ronnie Piper, he did a good role in this, and he proved he had some acting talent. It wasn't just your typical bang bang, shoot 'em up, action, blood and guts film. And even they said that in the making back in the day. It wasn't. I think that They Live is a very well made film. Very well made film. And I've not done points for so long. And I'm looking it because I've got sunshades on. So fuck it. A 9-star rating. That is how much I like They Live. You know what I mean? It's not your typical blood and guts. It's not your typical horror. It's sci-fi. It's suspenseful. It's a thriller. I wouldn't say it's action packed. There's some action scenes in it. There's a lot of people getting shot up. But I wouldn't say it was, oh no, an action film. But I would say it's a damn good sci-fi film. So if you've never seen They Live, check it out. 88, done by John Carpenter. It's a good one. Into them. I'll see you soon.